Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. It is Hunter, and today we're going to be talking about Spirit Halloween's Halfway to Halloween teaser. Right, so we're going to jump right into it. So for our number one animatronic, the first one that we see here in the clip is Dead Humor from Spirit Halloween's 2013 Clown Train. I love Dead Humor. He's such a classic animatronic and he's creepy. Super excited to see him returning for this year. Hopefully he has an upgraded sound control box. I'm just super excited to see this guy. So this is Dead Humor. For our second animatronic, we have the Xenomorph from Alien. He is actually ready to order on Spirit Halloween's site. He is one that did drop. We have a video of what he does and what he looks like. He just has a simple side-to-side movement. And then the thing, I don't even know what it's actually called. It pops out of his mouth, his jaw drops and pops out. I think he's a cool animatronic. Hopefully, if I can get him on sale, he'll definitely be one that I'll be picking up this Halloween season. For our number three animatronic here, we have Pumpkin Punisher. Now, I have heard some rumors that he has the exact same mechanism as Darling Dolly from Spirit Halloween 2023. So he drops down with the axe and I'm assuming he might say something. It kind of does look like his head might be like a latex, so maybe his mouth moves. I would really like to see this guy in action. I can't wait to see a video of him. He will also be one that hopefully I'll be able to pick up during the Halloween season. Alright, so for our number 4 animatronic, we have Harmonica Hank. We don't have any close-up pictures of this guy, but we do have the one picture that is in the teaser. It looks like he's kind of on like a post, and I'm gonna guess that he moves side to side as he plays the harmonica. Maybe he'll say something, or maybe he'll just play the music. Overall, he's still a pretty cool animatronic. Super excited to see a video of this guy as well. In our number 5 spot here, we have the Carnival Creeper. Now, this guy I am psyched for. I really like this guy. He is obviously a reskin of the Nightcrawler from Spirit Halloween 2021 or 22, I want to say. Can't remember when Nightcrawler came out. It's been so long. But he is just such a cool animatronic. And I'm super excited to see Nightcrawler revamped into a clown. I know people are probably tired of clowns, but this guy I'm super excited for, and he's definitely one in my top 5 that I'm going to be purchasing. Same with Dead Humor. In our number 6 spot here, we have the Screaming Skeleton. Now, we don't necessarily know what he does yet, same with all the other ones. Some people have said that it might be a reskin of Trick or Treat Pete, where he has the candy bowl in his hand and, he throws it up. But in the photograph from the teaser trailer, which will be up here on the screen, doesn't look like he has a bowl or anything. So it could be something completely different that we're thinking of, but he's one that I'm very intrigued about and want to know what he does. In our number 7 spot here, we have the Willow Witch. I'm super excited that Spirit Halloween is bringing back the Witch animatronics. I feel like we're kind of missing out on them, and over the past couple of years, we just either haven't gotten any or they haven't been good. Like in 2023, we got the Cauldron Keeper. I can't remember her name. Her hand goes over the cauldron, her head lifts up. She kind of looks like her face is literally a piece of pizza. Um, that was just kind of a mid witch. Like it wasn't that good, but this Willow Witch though, she looks pretty cool. I think she would fit in great with maybe Lethal Lily from Home Depot 2026, the new app controlled Lethal Lily. So those two might be able to work very well together. I'm super excited to see this one in person. All right, in my number 8 spot here, we have Pennywise. He is number 1 on my list to buy. He's going to be the first animatronic I buy this year. Same with the Carnival Creeper and Dead Humor. I really love Pennywise. It is one of my favorite horror movies of all time. I've watched it I don't know how many times. Now, this Pennywise is the Pennywise from It, Welcome to Derry, where he's all covered in blood. I'm super excited to see a video of this guy and what he does and some of his sayings. He's just so cool, and I can't wait to see this guy. Alright, guys, so in my number 9 spot here, we have Jimmy Jaws. At least I think his name is Jimmy. His name ends with a Y, so I'm just guessing it's Jimmy. We did see his video and kind of what he does, at least that's what we think, in January, when all these leaks came out for the animatronic. So it looks like he kind of has fishing line that drops his jaw and one of his eyes out, and I think that is such a cool design for an animatronic. The only problem is I'm scared that if that cord gets frayed or breaks, how we're going to replace it. But overall, he's a really cool animatronic and super excited to see him in store. Alright, so in the number 10 spot here, we have Lady Misfortune. This is another witch. We don't really have a close-up or clear picture of what she looks like. Kind of looks like she's holding a crystal ball. Maybe she'll have the same mechanism as Twisted Grandma from Spirit Halloween 2025. I think that would be a cool way to interpret this animatronic. I still like the classic witch design to her. I don't really have much to say about this animatronic. Don't get me wrong. I like witch animatronics, just not my favorite. I like clowns like 100% more. But yeah, so she's pretty cool. Has a cool design to her. Also, super excited to see her in store. All right, so in my number 11 spot, we have the Bog Monster. We also did see a video of this guy in the January leaks. Kind of looks like he just has a simple animation where he quickly pops up. I don't necessarily know how I feel about this guy. He's definitely not one that I like a whole lot. Not one that I can see myself buying or using in my haunt, but overall, still a cool animatronic for people that can fit it into their theme. In my number 12 spot here, we have Creepy Crawler, which we did see release online at Spirit Halloween, which was the first 2026 animatronic drop, which is pretty awesome. He is remote controlled, so he moves front and back and side to side. We did actually see a picture of this guy in Spirit Halloween 2025's Halfway to Halloween video. I'll throw up a picture here if I can find it. So we got shown this guy last year and he just didn't release. So he's being released this year and I'm excited to see how he gets put into the ISC this year. Alright, so in the number 13 spot here, we have Ghostface. I am not 100% sure how I feel about this Ghostface animatronic. Now, don't get me wrong, I love a good Scream movie. I don't know if this is gonna, I'm assuming actually, that this is gonna be a Scream 7 Ghostface. And by the looks of it, it looks like he has a vest on, like a bulletproof vest, and his robe is ripped open. He has two knives in his hand, I'm assuming, and maybe his arms will move back and forth. I'm not fully sure. This one is definitely very intriguing, and actually, I'm super excited to see what this guy does. So, yeah, that's Ghostface, and that's all I got to say about him. In the number 14 spot here, we have the Baby Clown. We don't have a name for this guy, so I'm just going to call him Baby Clown. It's just this short little clown. He looks cool, simple design. I don't really have a whole lot to say because I don't know what to gather from this guy. We don't have any previous videos or close-up pictures. Overall, still a cool design, and we don't really see any little clowns, I guess, so this one's definitely different. In the number 15 spot here, we have the Doomsday Duo. This one is definitely an out there animatronic. We've never really seen anything like this. I'm assuming it's going to be Fog Machine compatible. Um, I think there's going to be a lot of people that do like this animatronic. Again, this is not something that I can see myself using in my theming that I do this year. Again, cool animatronic, great idea for the people that can use it. I do like this animatronic. We also don't know the price point for this yet. Um, but yeah, that's all I gotta say for the Doomsday Duo. In my number 16 spot here, we have the Trash Bandit. This is one of three raccoon in trash can animatronics that we're seeing this year. One from Spirit Halloween, obviously, one from SVI, and one from Haunted Hill Farm. This is the same thing with like the Bog Monster and the Doomsday Duo. Not something I can really fit in my theming. Still a great animatronic, and I'm excited to see what this guy does. In my number 17 spot here, we have Harvey Carvey. This looks to be like a pumpkin trick-or-treater. I'm gonna guess maybe his head moves side to side. It kind of looks like he has a knife in his hand. and he's wearing maybe some pajamas, and he has a red cape on. He's a really cool animatronic, and maybe one that I will be purchasing depending on what he does and what his price point is here in Canada. But yeah, so that is Harvey Curvy. In my number 18 spot here, we have Buzz. So Buzz looks to be like a big fly. Really cool animatronic. I think with the camp theme that Spirit Halloween is going for this year, he does fit in, but I feel like maybe he would have fit in with last year's theme, the subway theme. Obviously, we did have the mutant sewer rat, so maybe the fly would have fit in, or maybe it would have been too much. I'm not really sure. Buzz is a cool animatronic, just he's an odd one. You have to have a specific theme that he would fit in, whether it's just mutant animals or whatever it may be. He's still a cool animatronic, so we have Buzz there. All right, so in my number 19 spot, we have Crackles the Clown. So he was one that we did see in the January leaks. He is such a cool animatronic. I like how he kind of just gives a classic clown vibe, kind of like Henry Hustle and Waving Wally. He is definitely also going to be one that I will be purchasing this year. I really do like this guy. By the looks of the video that we've seen in January, his face should open up. And I think that's such a cool design because you're not expecting that. Same with Henry Hustle. When the head pops up, you don't expect that at all. So he is one that I'm super excited to see. And if he is at a good price, I'll 100% be buying him. All right, and last but not least, in my number 20 spot, we don't know. We have no clue what this animatronic is. We were given a blank picture with a question mark on it. There are a couple animatronics that we have not seen yet that were leaked in the January leaks. So we have Freddy Fazbear, which would be such a crazy animatronic to bring to Spirit Halloween. I would have never imagined we would have a Freddy Fazbear animatronic. We did see that he had a price point, like how much he was being sold at. We have a video of what he would do. So there is a big chance that he could be coming. There's also a chance that we get the Jason animatronic. He would also fit very well into this theme, the camp theme, Camp Crystal Lake. Obviously, if you're a big horror movie fanatic, Jason would fit perfectly in this theme. We also have the Slenderman clown. I don't know what the name of this guy would be, but the big 7 foot tall clown kind of looks like Slenderman. He kind of lurches forward at you, so he could also be one that maybe the mystery animatronic. Super excited to see what this one might be. I'll keep you guys updated, but that is everything for the Spirit Halloween 2026 halfway to Halloween lineup. Now, let me know down in the comments what you guys think of this lineup and what one is your favorite. Thank you, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.